One of the biggest problems I face as a student is managing my time. I often lose track of tasks, forget deadlines, and end up doing everything last minute. So I decided to use a simple but creative method: a sticky note. Each sticky note represents each task. I organize the task under 3 sections: to do, in progress, and done. It helps me visually track my work and stay focused. This activity helped me realize that creative thinking doesn't always require complex tools, just a new way of using simple items. It reduced my stress and made me feel more in control of my time. One way I apply creative thinking from PEC 102 is through the game of snooker. I have played it before, but after learning about strategy and problem solving in class, I began to approach it in a new way. When I play snooker, I don't just think about potting the current ball. I try to plan 2 or 3 shots ahead, thinking about the angles, the cue ball's path, and positioning for the next move. This strategic thinking is similar to mind mapping and visual thinking. This activity taught me that the creative thinking isn't always about art or design, it's just about predicting, visualizing, and experimenting. I learned to see snooker not just as a game but as a creative challenge. I always had pens and pencils lying around my table, which made it hard to keep things neat and find what I needed quickly. Instead of buying a new pencil holder, I decided to get creative and reuse an empty plastic bottle that was about to be thrown away. I cut the bottle to the right size and mold the edges of the bottle because the edges seemed to be a little bit sharp. So I used an lighter to mold the edges. Now it holds all my pens and pencils in one place. This activity showed me how creative thinking can turn a waste into something useful. I solved a small problem with a simple eco-friendly solution, and I didn't spend any money. Last weekend, I went go-karting with my friends. While go-karting, I noticed I was slowing down too much in corners, so I started testing different ways to turn, braking earlier, taking wider lines, and leaning into curves. Each lap became a mini experiment to me. By adjusting my strategy, I got faster and more confident. This made me realize creative thinking isn't just about inventing things, it's about testing new ideas, observing patterns, and making quick decisions, even while racing around a track at full speed.